Welcome to Please Subscribe, a podcast about making videos from two different perspectives. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Andrew.
Today, we got a chance to talk with JSchlatt. We talked about creating videos on YouTube, and it was a great time.
It's a hoot.
And a holler, I would say.
Hoot? Oh, okay, well, it was a hoot. All right, fine. It was a hoot and a holler. Whatever, dude. Yeah.
Okay, I mean,
it was very nice.
It doesn't
no, it was great. It was great. You know, okay. I just didn't want to go that far.
Yeah, it's a bold statement.
Yeah.
Bold statements here on the Please Subscribe podcast. If you guys like this podcast and you like our talk here with JSchlatt, go ahead and leave us a review on iTunes. It'll really help us out.
Please.
Again.
So, like, if they wanted to, so do they just go to iTunes and just like search "Please Subscribe" and we'll show up, or what? Like, how does one navigate over to our podcast on iTunes?
So yeah, you go to iTunes and you search "Please Subscribe." It helps if you like check the box that's or like there's a drop down and select podcasts. It'll come up better there. But yeah,
is there going to be a link in the description?
There will be a link in the description if you're watching this on YouTube. There we go. Now everyone can find it. Yeah, so link in the description if you guys wanna subscribe on iTunes, leave us a review. It would really help us out, and we will definitely shout you out on the next episode. What's up, guys? We are here with.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries, perfect. We are here with you might know him as JSchlatt on YouTube. Schlatt, how you doing today, dude?
What's up, guys? I'm doing fantastic. I actually just got up. I was talking to Johnny about this before. Yeah.
Perfect. We do a thing where if you're fully awake on the podcast, I don't think it works as well.
No.
So that's good.
It's good. We're required to take a nap right before.
I'm fueling up, though. I'm on my second Diet Coke of the night.
Okay.
Of my
you
morning.
fuel up with Diet Coke? I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that in a man.
Perfect. Okay. So, man, you know, it's been a while. We've seen you on the internet for quite some time. Finally got you on the podcast. Mm-hmm. So good to talk to you, dude.
Yeah, guys, I've been a fan of both of you for like a very long time. I think Andrew, I found you first through the GTA cheats video, the cheat phone video.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Back when me and my brother used to play GTA 4 on the 360.
Yeah.
And
no,
dude,
I rarely get people that are like, "Oh man, I found you through that video." Like, whoa,
Yeah.
that's the first from the GTA cheats video.
Yeah. And I was big into like Freddie W. and Quarter Digital, and then obviously I switched to watching Node and doing more gaming related stuff, and that's how I found Johnny through the Jonyboz Awards. The coveted, the beautiful Jonyboz Awards. How are those made, by the way?
Yeah, so I got a team of people I hired. We have it's honestly like I'm losing hair because of how stressful it is to just run that sort of production.
Have you considered like outsourcing it to like Thailand or like China or something?
Well, it is. It's not necessarily. It's not necessarily legal. Let's move on. So,
all right, let's move on with the podcast, shall we, guys?
Yeah, I just make him out of.
I don't want to lose my co-host here.
I've been a huge fan of both of you, so I'm stoked to be here.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Dude, fan of yours as well. Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be talking about creating videos for YouTube. A nice general broad topic there. But before that, let's talk about some cool gear. Schlatt, do you got a piece of gear you wanna shout out?
I absolutely do. I've been using a blue snowball for like so many years, and I realized it's time. I'm starting to make more professional videos. I got to get a nice mic, right?
Yeah.
So I went on eBay, which is what you do when you have like 100 subs.
You do, yeah.
And I picked up a nice little Hale PR40 or Heil PR40, and usually they retail for like something exorbitant, but some guy on eBay was selling the mic, like a boom, a shock mount, and an arm and all that stuff for $300.
Wow!
Picked it up, and I've never sounded better, Johnny.
Dude,
you actually made that eBay thing work. That's crazy. I've always considered going to eBay, try to find like a good discount, but I'm just scared.
Yeah, no,
well,
I'm scared too.
the only downside to it was that when I first got it, it smelled like smoke.
Oh,
but it's whatever. It smells fine now. I sprayed some Febreze on it.
You gotta live life on the edge.
Yeah, no, I have some Febreze by my desk. I spray on all my equipment before I start working on it. You gotta spray it down.
Well, that's awesome. So that's a microphone.
That is a microphone, yeah.
You know, it's funny. Wow. I think all of our gear
we have 3 mics today.
It's mics.
Really?
It's almost like we're recording a podcast.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah,
Mine is a Samsung C01U Pro, and I don't know anything about mics. So like, this is one that I just got saying like, I hope it works, and it works. I've actually really appreciated this thing. Because it's, you know, semi-directional, you know, it doesn't pick up a whole lot of background noise. And it just makes my voice sound like deep and good, you know.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I like it. And so like I think I just got this at like eBay and sorry, not eBay. I got it at Best Buy.
Yeah.
I wish I got it on eBay. But I think it was like maybe like $60 or something. I'm not really sure actually. But yeah, no, the reason I mentioned it is because like it's the first mic that I've gotten from my computer that I feel good about using.
Yeah.
Because before I would like try to use my, you know, the mic I use like on shoots, like my boom mic, and it's just that doesn't really work because it feels odd. It's like a big rod in my face. I'm like, get out of the way. So like this is the first one I've like, I'm really happy about how it sounds and all that kind of stuff. So I was just gonna talk about that.
That's
one.
great. Yeah. $60 too. I mean, you sound great on my end. So.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, sounds really good.
I appreciate it, man.
Nice, man. Well, I have the Zoom H2N here.
Ooh.
So this is it's a recorder technically, but yeah, I'm using it right now, and I've used it for a bunch of my videos, like for the past probably 4 years or something. It's crazy because it's like it's a recorder. And so there's like a line out and stuff, but I just use kind of the built-in mic, and it works really great. I also don't know very much about microphones, so I've actually, throughout the years I've had it, I've like learned new things about it. I'm like, oh, this does that too, great. Like it's got a guitar tuner. For the longest time, I was just switching out AA batteries when I wanted to use it, and then I figured out you can use it as a USB mic. So I have since stopped wasting batteries. So
didn't you like figure that out like just like a month ago or so?
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely ashamed of how long.
So I remember
that took
I was
me.
there when you figured that out. I think.
Yeah,
you were like, wait, what?
I got real excited. But this was just like $180. Like I think it sounds really great, and it's lasted.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's lasted quite a while. So
you just imagine Johnny just looking at the thing. He's like, "Is that a USB port?"
Yeah, it literally. And the worst part is it says USB on it.
Oh, Johnny!
It's like, whoa,
Johnny!
I know.
You're killing me.
I know, and I was using like I don't like to talk about it. But
I used the H4N like forever on my old videos just as like a main mic. Like those things are really handy and very versatile. That's what I've figured out with those things. They're nice.
Yeah, and like I think some people don't like the H2N as much as the H4N because as a recorder it doesn't have like XLR inputs for like the nicer mics. But yeah, as like a little desktop mic, it works great.
For sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, there's some microphones, everyone. Go buy all of them and record yourself.
Yeah.
Start a podcast.
Doesn't matter what you record. Just record it.
Actually, if you guys could copy our podcast title and then become more popular than us, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. All right. Now, I don't know why I said that. I couldn't think of a purpose for them recording things. I just had to come up with
Guys, just
something.
download this podcast and put it on your own channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. If ever.
Just repost it.
Yeah.
Take credit for it.
Just repost our podcast and monetize it.
Monetize it. Don't give us credit, please.
Don't give us credit. I'll actually
20 mid-roll ads.
We don't. Yeah.
Put an ad every. Yeah, that's perfect. All right. Well, now let's. I think we should cut to the topic of today's episode. Hey, Schlatt, did you understand that one? You get it? Editing,
What?
Cut like a video.
Oh.
It'll never get old to me, dude. Like, I keep waiting. Every time we start a podcast, I'm like, when is he going to do it? When is he going to do it? And he does it. It's like great.
If you don't have cheesy transitions, do you really have a podcast?
Not really.
So today we're going to be talking about creating videos for YouTube. I want to start with a question for you, Schlatt. How did you get started on YouTube?
Oh, this is embarrassing. I started out... well, do you want the long story or like the story of the current channel? Because back in 2011, when I was watching Freddie W. and Andrew and all these guys. I was in 6th or 7th grade.
Okay.
And I had a Nerf gun fight channel where I'd film me and my best friend at the time just running around shooting each other with Nerf guns, and I just put in for like one frame, I'd put in like a muzzle flare and I'd have a little sound effect go. And dude, I thought I was gonna get made fun of for it at school, but like everyone was kind of cool with it.
Everyone was into it? That's awesome.
Yeah, I started. Yeah, so we did that. A few other kids from school like asked like, "Hey, can I come on your channel?"
Wow. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah, and so that was great. I didn't pay them; it was just for exposure.
Yeah,
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
38 subscribers,
dude.
and then as I during high school, I went to a different school from all those guys, so I didn't see them as much, but I played Xbox with them from time to time. So I started making gaming stuff, inspired by like KYR Speedy and Vanos Gaming, those guys.
Yeah.
And then I kind of just made the transition to memes,
and
montage parodies, that kind of stuff in like 2014.
Right.
That transitioned into, it's a long story. I'm sorry, I'm boring you right now.
No, I'm not.
That transitioned into gaming commentaries.
Yeah.
Like Leafy is here. That's my darkest hour.
Right.
And so I started making the transition into more serious stuff. And that's where I'm at now.
Okay, yeah. Okay. That's awesome that people were into it like at school when you were making videos when you're younger, because when I made videos in middle school, I just remember people would walk up to me and a different story a little bit. They'd walk up to me and be like, "Your videos are weird." And I was like, okay, thanks. Yes. Yes. It was just really weird to respond to.
Yeah.
But so that's good that you had that positive experience there.
I'm all right. So let's go back to this Nerf thing. So like, how long did that go on for?
That was probably a good year or two.
Really?
And it got to the point where like I wasn't just adding single muzzle flare frames. Yeah. Like I pirated some of the Action Essentials pack.
Same here.
And I had like 2 different smoke puffs. One I would use for the gunshot, and then the other I would tint red and use for the blood. Dude, production value just skyrocketed after 7th grade.
We've all been there. Everyone in VFX, we've all done that that red smoke puff.
Yeah, you gotta have the like 2011 YouTube red puff.
Completely realistic, bright red puff. Comes up.
Yeah, just red smoke. That's what's inside of us all.
That's what's inside of us. We're just rolling red smoke. That's what I like to think. But that's cool though. Did that channel end up kind of being successful, or was it just something you did in like that?
No, 38 subscribers, Andrew.
Oh, that's what it peaked at.
Oh, that's what it peaked
at.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, hey, that's 38 people.
Some of the videos are actually still up, and really? I will never tell anyone what the channel is called.
Yeah, of course.
Some of them have gotten like a couple thousand views, which is a little surprising.
I was gonna say, because I thought Nerf videos on YouTube are quite the thing. Like people tend to crowd around those. But anyway.
Andrew, you did Nerf stuff too.
I did. I did a little experiment myself on like having a Nerf based channel. Yeah. And there's definitely
got a lot of views. Those videos have got a lot of views.
Yeah,
there's an audience for that. Like for sure. Like I went into that channel, which is called Pyrobot. Like whatever, I'll just say I don't care. But like I went into it just like, all right, can I make a brand new channel and come out with some crappy videos about Nerf? And can they do well? Yes, they can, people. They can. Yeah. It's like, but the thing is, like, I don't know. With Pyrobot, I also tried to make sure the videos were at least watchable, like they weren't too bad. But I also didn't want to like put as much work into them as I do for Nukazuka. So like, that Nerf videos are insane. Like people just like the algorithm, I guess, just loves them.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just like, oh, Nerf video, there you go, 100,000 views.
So just grab a Nerf gun and get going.
Just get going. Yeah, that's my motto. Yeah. So you said you started going into more gaming content, like talking over gaming content. I did see your Roller Coaster Tycoon video, and I really enjoyed that one. Because Roller Coaster Tycoon was just huge in my childhood. Oh.
Yeah, you've made 2 videos on it now.
Oh,
right?
I have. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I'm really into those old Tycoon, like those Chris Sawyer-esque games, those like 2D isometric. Like I play OpenTTD. That's what my next video is going to be on. Just like these transport games and these Tycoon games. It's great. I love them.
Yeah, and there's also Open RCT too, right? Like
yeah.
And that's very cool too. Where was I going with that? I guess I was just saying that I appreciate that video.
Thank you, man.
But also I was gonna ask, like, do you do YouTube and Twitch? Like, you do Twitch too, right?
I stream on Twitch. What I'm doing right now, and I'm not exactly sure it's in accordance with Twitch rules, but I know I have a much larger viewer base on YouTube.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll stream, like, on Friday, I'll stream on YouTube and then direct more people to the Twitch channel because the Twitch gets less views.
Right.
But then I'll stream, like, over the weekend on Twitch. It'll be, like, a longer, more chill stream.
Yeah, okay. I was just wondering how you separated those two. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
Twitch is fun.
How do you find streaming on Twitch? How does that compare to creating videos on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question. Like I always feel like I want to give people content, and of course live streaming is a good way to do that, but obviously a lot more people are here because of my videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can stream for hours, but at the end of the day most people aren't here for that, which is part of the reason why I'm on Twitch, cuz like no one wants to get a notification every day from my YouTube channel that, hey, I'm live, come watch me play OpenTTD.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, so I try not to, bug everyone like with the stream notifications or anything, and most of my time is still, spent doing videos.
Right. Yeah. I've also found, I've streamed a bit of PUBG on my YouTube channel. Yeah. And it does, I'm really good. But it doesn't, that doesn't seem like people are asking me to play.
It still is like, I mean,
PUBG.
It's still.
Well, Johnny, you're a comedy channel kind of.
Yeah.
I'm more of a gaming oriented thing, so it makes sense that at least some of, or at least probably more than your people would enjoy a good like Roller Coaster Tycoon stream.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If Johnny just started streaming Roller Coaster Tycoon on his channel, that might not be as relevant to his audience as to yours.
Right. Exactly.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. It's funny to watch me die, I think. So I guess it does. Yeah. Maybe it does work. In PUBG, not in real life. I mean, maybe. But I'm talking about. Oh man.
Dude, new stream idea.
New stream idea. Dying in real life. Check it out.
Yeah. If I get a $50 donation,
dude, you just
$50. It's all I need. Oh man, what is happening? Oh man. Okay.
I love it.
So Schlatt, do you have like a schedule for uploading videos? Do you stick to a certain day, a certain amount of time?
Finally.
Okay. Dude, my uploads are so far between, and it's just like I feel like I'm letting everyone down. Like, I'll go a month and a half without uploading. People see a video and they're like, who are you?
Yeah. Dude, I relate so much.
Yeah, I'm really glad the answer was no to consistency, because me neither.
That's another reason why I stream sometimes. It's like, I might as well give you something.
Yeah.
Right. For sure.
But if I do make a video, I usually post it like on Friday.
Okay.
Right.
Did you make the decision to like not upload consistently? Was that like a definitive thing you did, or was that just kind of how it happened?
There's actually, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there's a Bo Burnham quote floating out there somewhere. I saw it in a video, but I haven't been able to find it anywhere else. Mm-hmm. Where he says that with like social media and YouTube, it's actually a very good quote. He said that it kind of encourages you to upload, as much as possible. And like me and Andrew both feel the same way about that. Like we go a couple months without, even touching our channels.
Yeah.
People forget.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it feels that way. And so Bo Burnham was saying like he waited over a year before he uploaded, one of his comedy specials to his channel. People were saying, are you dead?
Yeah.
Or something. And so like that cycle of always like having to be doing, putting something out there kind of creates like in my eyes, it creates kind of the way he put it was like an IV drip of mediocre content.
Yeah.
It's like the perfect way to describe it. And so I don't want to be a part of that. Like, I know we got a question on that Twitter post he made that'll go a little deeper into this, but I try not to. I want my stuff to be good, and it takes a while for me to do it.
I actually, I was going to kind of say the same thing. Like, I don't upload consistently, although I've tried to, but especially with like my channel, it just feels like I don't want to ever say, hey, I'm going to do this now, upload every week or every other week, and then like end up having to scrape something together that isn't representative of what I like to think that my channel is.
Yeah, exactly.
So I just, consistency, it's scary one, but it also seems to like kind of, I feel like you might end up making worse stuff out of it.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat. Sometimes I kind of wish I was more consistent, just because without consistency, without like having a schedule, I feel like everything that I release needs to be the best thing ever. Yeah. And if I was consistent with my stuff, I could just kind of throw some stuff together, something I just wanted to do that might not be like incredible, but something I wanted to do, and like I could just release it. But since I release like, every month or every 2 months and all that kind of stuff, I guess I feel pressured for whatever I release to be like the top of my game. And that can put a lot of pressure on you, like, yeah. And if it's not the best thing ever, then people will point that out. They're just like, wow, you haven't released anything in like over a month, and this is what you put out. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm doing my best. Like,
make us better free content.
It's hard. It's hard. Like this stuff is hard to do.
Yeah, for sure.
But but I would definitely rather, if I had to make a choice though, I would rather come out with at least, without a consistent schedule, come out with really good content than to have like a consistent schedule and just kind of, I don't know, put out stuff that I'm putting out just to put out in a certain time. So that's always kind of how I've been about it. Even though some people don't really like that, that's just what I'd rather do.
That's a good point with like it has to be perfect mentality. Like the RCT video that I put out last month. It was scheduled to go live Friday at 5 p.m. and at 4:40 that day, I canceled the upload because I didn't think one of the parts was as good as it could be.
Oh man, I've been there too. Just like last minute, you're just like, wait, there's something I need to change real quick.
It just creeps up on you, and it just keeps growing.
I feel like it definitely, like, the longer you go without uploading, the more pressure there is, and that'll definitely like that almost makes that long period without any videos last longer, because then everything you come up with is like, no, that's not good enough. I have to come back with something better.
Exactly.
And that like makes it worse. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, I kind of want to do this idea. Whoa, wait, but it's been like 2 months since I've uploaded. I need to do something way bigger.
What will they think?
Yeah. Oh no, I can't do that. Yeah. And just like, dude, like small little things. There's so many little things, like spelling mistakes, all that kind of stuff that I might catch like right before I upload. I'm like, no!
There's always one.
No.
Yeah. I have to I re-render every single video I've made this year has been re-rendered like 3 times.
Yeah.
Roller Coaster Tycoon _ final -1 -2.
Please.
Yeah. I'll get funny with it though, like just to humor myself, and it's just like, I swear this is the last one, like on my titles on my files, and it's never the last one. So yeah, no, that's that's a fun area. Just like not being consistent it's hard to do, but
yeah, I don't know how people do it.
Well,
how they upload every week.
A lot of people don't quite have as complicated videos, I guess, as like, I guess for me personally, it's just like my stuff.
That's a production, man.
It takes a while.
Yeah, it's a production.
Yeah. And I guess, like vlogs and stuff is easier to pump out than.
And all those guys hire editors.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So I kind of want to talk about like posting the video. You gotta title it. You gotta put a thumbnail. You gotta have a description. So, Schlatt, how do you go about making your video titles? And I want to add to that, like,
Jesus.
do you come up with that sort of thing? When does the title come to you in the process? Also,
Again, I have no clue, man. I it's usually like I'll just be like falling asleep, and then there it is. There's the title, or there's the thumbnail. Every thumbnail I make goes through several, transitions before it's at where I need it to be. And like I was never a big, I never put much focus in on like making a good title or like a good description or tags. Like I've always felt that if you make a quality video, people are gonna watch it.
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And so that's kind of, if you look at my channel, the titles are all over the place. The thumbnails, there's absolutely no uniformity to any of them.
Yeah.
It's a mess. But it's sometimes you're throwing shit at the wall, and sometimes something will stick.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I think for me, like, thumbnail has always been kind of the most important for me personally. And then it's kind of like title, and then it's description. Because I've never been like super into, okay, I gotta put like 240 tags on my video.
Gotta get all my links in there.
It's like, I've done that before, dude, but like some of the other videos would get way more views than the one I put the most effort in to try to tag. And it's like, like Schlatt was saying, it's like, if you have a great video, that's not really gonna matter. People will find it's like, you can't just force it, But
let's not pretend like we know how the algorithm works in the first place.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly. And so like I at least try to make like the thumbnail pop and try to do a title that is very simple, and it's like that's that video. But like I don't go much farther than that. I just say what it is, and that's that's what it is for me. But I obviously work on the thumbnail's just the most important part for me personally.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I've just recently started putting some more effort into the thumbnail, trying to make them look. Since a lot of my videos, I shoot just like sitting talking in front of the camera. After I shoot, like right after I finish, I just like take a picture for the thumbnail, and that seems to help. But yeah, it's titles for me. It's like a lot of like my project folders are just like, I don't know what the title is until I literally upload it, and then I create it there.
Yep.
So like, I'll just read you some. This will be really cool. I'll read you some of my project folders. Econ depression. Nugget.
What was that one?
Oh, that was a promotion for the Joke School shirt, available now. That I held up a chicken nugget and I marketed it as a chicken nugget review, and then I teased the shirt at the end. So that was like really cool. Yeah, so I never actually really title my videos until pretty much when I upload.
Yeah, there are lots of exceptions for me. Like I'm usually that way. I'm usually it's at the end of the video that I am like, oh wait, what is this called? And that's actually a stressful thing to go through. It's like, wait, the title, the things that people see, like I have to figure that out now. But of course there are exceptions, like for, PUBG versus Fortnite or whatever. I knew what that was going to be called before I even started making the video.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
It just depends on the project, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
But there are some tricky ones though.
There's some tough ones. I also kind of I tend to, I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but I do a lot of the videos I make are like really fast. Like it just, oh, that's a great idea. I got to make that right now. And then I go and do it. And it's like it's just like this random, like quick spree of work. And then I just like post it. Sometimes I'll actually put less work into, or less thinking into like all the titles and the thumbnails and all that. I'm like, I just have to post it because otherwise it'll never go up.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
I wonder if that's better. I don't know. Like I've done similar to that, but I obviously can't. I can only do it to a certain extent.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like my stuff just requires a lot of work. So I can't really just be like, let's go out today.
You can't just real quick.
Let's make a
drop everything.
Yeah,
we're going into the forest.
We're going into the forest. Stop asking questions. Yeah, but I've actually deleted, like, reshot and remade entirely videos that I've shot once, and I was like, wow, that was bad. That wasn't good. So then I'll have to like redo it. So sometimes that can be a detriment.
Yeah.
Schlatt,
I certainly work in spurts of inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
There's no real method to this because like I got a 9 to 5. I'm doing other things. I'm not even planning on doing this full time ever. Like I've just been watching all the crap going down with everyone on this platform.
Yeah,
it seems too untrustworthy. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it'll ever be a stable thing. So. It's gonna sound bad because I have people on Patreon and all that, but who kind of expect me to be working at this 24/7. But sometimes I'm just not feeling it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm feeling it for a week straight.
Yeah, I think that applies to most of us.
Yeah.
It's
almost like with anything creative in general, you got to take breaks too because, like we had kind of talked about earlier. You'll get burnt out or you'll stop enjoying it. Like you can't just keep churning stuff out.
Yeah. When I feel like that, I'm just like, hold up, Andrew, you gotta stop for a second. It's like, if I keep going on that weird wave of just like creative, just blah, it's hard to get out of. Because like I'll have moments where I'm like, oh man, I just have so many ideas, I don't even know what to do with myself. And then it's just like, suddenly I have nothing.
Yeah, it's just like a month of like, I don't know.
And even the ideas that I had, I'm just like, wait, no, that was bad. Like, what was I thinking? So it is a tricky situation to find that nice middle ground of just like, I guess doing what you want and also not doing it too much to where you're completely burnt out.
Definitely, yeah, and that's why I've never really done like a series before, because like if you do like a series of videos, that's easy to keep consistency with. But I personally don't want I don't want like one thing to become the only thing I do, like as far as like type of video goes, because if someone doesn't like that one thing, they're not gonna like what I'm making, and I feel like that also kind of would like drain me creatively too, just making one thing. So I try to kind of keep it diversified.
Yeah, I had a series.
How'd that go?
I promised 12 videos.
Okay.
And I made 3 of them.
Yeah.
Well, here's that story.
You meant 3 times 4, dude. It's fine.
Yeah. I did it 4 times. So I promised I wanted to do my favorite album of all time is OK Computer by Radiohead.
Oh, great album.
And so I wanted to make a video about every song on the album, and explaining what it was, what I thought it meant, all that stuff. And I got to Subterranean Homesick Alien, which is the 3rd one. And the video I put together there is, I think that's the video I'm most proud of.
Yeah.
Like the intro was near perfect. And even now, like it's almost a year old and I still think it's one of the best things I've ever done.
Yeah.
And we were saying before, like, it just slowly started getting, farther and farther since that last upload. And I was like, I gotta make it better than the last one. Because there was, progression. First one was the worst. Second, started getting better. Subterranean Homesick Alien. I knocked it out of the park with that one, in my opinion. And I just couldn't get over that barrier. I don't know.
Yeah.
You didn't think you could make anything as good as that third one? Okay.
Yeah.
And
it's a tough situation.
In that time it took, I transitioned away from that kind of content anyways. So, I still get tweets asking, where's exit music, dude? Where's Karma Police?
Yeah. My next question, Schlatt, is where's the rest of your series that you promised?
Yeah.
This podcast was all a ruse to it.
It was all leading up to this.
Ploy.
Where is it?
Got him.
Yeah, that's that. I'm afraid of that too. Like if I started a series, because I sort of have a little bit in the past, and I've also gotten those comments. Just like every single content I'll make, I'll get like a comment saying, "Hey, where's this? Hey, When are you gonna release
Where
this?
is it?
Dude, I don't know. I'm just trying to do my own thing right now. It's like,
Yeah.
Andrew, where are the weekly Pyrobot uploads?
Yeah, where's Pyrobot? Every weekend.
It's still on the banner.
yeah.
Still on the
banner, and it's been like over like what 4 months? I don't know.
It's been like 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Andrew, you have a lot to catch up on.
like
Everyone's
10
waiting.
months.
Everyone is waiting.
You're like 40 uploads behind at this point.
All right, I'm
start
gonna upload
catching up, man.
40 videos next week, guys.
All right. Can't wait. Yeah, I mean, like, it sounded like I just spent a couple minutes just trashing series, but I've done, like, I have, like, the whole joke school lesson thing that I like doing. I like having something that you can come back to. I just don't like, making it rigid to where it has to happen all the time. You know?
Yeah, I think everyone internally kind of, like, likes the idea of series, but when it actually comes to making series, it's a little harder. It's a little bit more stressful. I don't know.
The new YouTuber mantra is under promise and over deliver.
Yeah,
you know, if you never promise 12 videos, you never have to make them.
You can't let them down if you never promised anything.
Exactly.
Yeah. I used to try with consistency, and it was new videos every Sunday was like in my YouTube bio, and now it's new videos whenever I make new videos.
Exactly.
So I think that pretty much describes that pretty well.
I love it. I need to. Oh man, I want to steal that now.
Yeah, dude, go for
New
it.
videos whenever I want to make new videos.
I mean, I'm gonna sue you for that, but that's fine.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
If you guys both want to take it, put that on your bio. We'll get
I'm
in
just
a
gonna
heated legal
re-upload
battle.
all your videos, Johnny.
No, yeah, and then we can then all our channels will get bigger from the drama.
Can I make a JonyBoz compilation and just upload it on my channel?
Yeah, if you guys could upload all my videos and just like take them.
Start
money.
out with the video from 3 years ago titled unboxing video, where you reviewed a box of Triscuits.
I think that's some of my finest work.
I'm sorry, I got a bone to pick with both of you about that tweet.
Oh, I know what's
Triscuits over saltines.
Wait, hold on.
Excuse
me?
me?
That's wrong, Schlatt.
What?
It was wheat
It was
thins.
wheat thins?
Wheat
Oh,
thins.
Jesus. Still.
Does that change it?
No, it doesn't change anything. I finished a box of wheat thins today. What? All right, I'm done. I'm out of here.
Because I have to
Okay.
mute myself
All
for a minute.
right. Thanks everyone for listening. This is our podcast.
I don't
No,
know.
dude.
There's just something
What kind
about-
of such a weird texture on Triscuits? What
so good.
inspires you to eat those?
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Can I?
It feels like you're eating rope.
I need you to give me permission to tell you something.
Like a rope that you climb on.
Can I tell you
Johnny,
something?
just
Like that's a
Johnny.
Triscuit. That's a Triscuit,
Can I tell
Johnny.
you something?
Just say it.
Can I tell you something?
Disgusting.
Okay.
What?
There we go. I was waiting for you to say yes. So try eating cheese with a wheat thin. It's sweet. I don't want like a sweeter, like weird kind of honey
Did you just
taste.
say wheat thins are sweet?
No, don't they have like
They do, don't they? They have,
they have like
little
a
salt
bit
on
of the
them.
honey.
They have a
No,
little
but
bit
they
of
have a
salt.
bit
They're
of like
salted.
a honey taste. Hold on. I'm looking up the ingredients to wheat thins.
Oh my god.
So the thing is, I. Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's all calm down here. Let's all calm down here. Let's get back on track.
Okay.
He's gonna have a. He's gonna.
So
In through the nose, out through the mouth.
I just think Triscuits are better for cheese.
Right. No,
I just shovel them out of the box, Johnny. I'm not a bourgeois.
Yeah.
I don't have
I
cheese
get
that I slice up and put on my crackers. I'm sorry.
I get it. I think Johnny and I both are kind of in this weird minority of people who like bland foods.
Oh yeah, love them.
Yeah.
We are, we love, from what I've discovered so far, we love like just eating, plain Cheerios and like, saltines,
Special K.
Triscuits, yeah.
Special K.
For some reason, I like it. I don't know why, but it's good.
I can eat an entire sleeve of saltines right now.
I could
do it.
absolutely.
Saltines are good. I'd have no qualm if you tweeted out saltines are better than wheat thins, because I agree with you on that front. But Triscuits.
We can find a nice middle ground here.
Okay,
Right,
I think
that's fair.
All right, okay.
I'm not gonna bring up the Triscuits thing again. We'll put it aside. We'll be men.
All right, let's put
Okay,
it aside.
all right.
Let's put it aside.
Saltines. can bring us together.
Saltines.
I wanted to getting back on track here. I don't know if we have this to talk about, Johnny, but I want to talk about like when people re-upload content. Do you get that a lot, Schlatt? When people like re-upload your stuff?
My content?
Yeah.
Not really.
Okay.
There's been 2 instances I can really remember. One, I back in February, I made a meme video called "Elon, Are You Okay?"
Yeah.
And that has like 2 mil views. And then the people who actually like it was actually really cool. On YouTube, at least, it was cool on YouTube because the people who re-uploaded it, they all got disliked to hell. They never broke like 5,000 views.
awesome.
Every comment was like, "You copied this."
Good.
Yeah.
Dude,
Good,
that's great. That's great.
But on iFunny, it was a bit of a different story.
Oh, wow.
Because
no.
the video got featured on iFunny and put in front of 10 million people. Well, actually, it was more like 3 million, I think. The video on iFunny still has more views than the original.
It was
my gosh.
re-uploaded to iFunny.
Yeah,
Because I remember back in the day, one of my videos got on iFunny, and they put the original video. They embedded it.
That's
on
great.
iFunny. But
Oh, wow.
ever since that video, whenever it go on iFunny, they re-upload it. It's like they changed their mind. I was like,
Man,
we
that's
don't
not
like
funny
promoting
at
these
all.
people. We're gonna take it for ourselves.
that's meme culture today.
It
Guys,
is.
that's not funny at all. That's
not
just
funny.
sad.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not funny.
And the other instance was the Minecraft video I made a few months ago.
Oh, yeah,
it
that
got
was
re-uploaded, but it was like a dub. It was like a Portuguese dub of
Right.
it. It was kind of strange, but like I didn't know how to feel about it, so I just kind of left it
Right.
alone. It had like 10 views.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Usually, I'm fine with it as long as they credit me back. It's
Yeah.
like when they upload my video, and they're like, they don't do like a credit. It's like, why?
Yeah.
Like, why would you? Why would you even do
It's
that?
so easy.
Yeah, the easiest thing.
Like I hate that shit when people post on Instagram like a caption like "Who did this?"
Exactly.
You
like
found
it's
the
me!
video.
I did it.
You
I
found the
did it.
video. You know who did it.
Yeah.
Oh, that pisses me off so much, man.
Man, it's awful. Yeah. I've never actually had that problem.
You'll get there.
You'll
man.
get there, Johnny.
Yeah. One day.
My bicep problem is going to be all over iFunny one day.
Oh yeah, dude.
What if it has been already? You wouldn't even know,
Oh, man.
Johnny.
You know what? I haven't looked. Maybe it is.
Here it is.
If you guys could re-upload my content, I'd really appreciate it.
I'm working on it right now.
I got
Yeah.
We've got you covered.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, guys. Yeah, so I also wanted to kind of go back a little bit to talking about titles and thumbnails. In that, Schlatt, I wanted to get your thoughts on clickbait. So, how do you feel about it? Do you clickbait? Do you like it?
I went through a phase, the leafy commentary days when I was, playing Call of Duty and playing other videos and be like, look how fat she is. I used to, all my titles used to be all capital letters, extremely clickbaity. The thumbnail was
Yeah.
extremely saturated.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have
and
the
I-
red circle?
No, it was before those days. It was before those days. But
Oh, okay.
I've kind of noticed, like, there was a distinct trend back in, like, 2016. Every single video uploaded to this platform was all capital letters. Like,
Yeah.
pretty much every single one. And it's kind of, like, you don't see it anymore. Like, I can look at all my subscriptions right now. I could scroll for weeks back, and I won't see a single video that's all capital letters. I think that's better. That's a good change in my opinion. But
Yeah,
still,
definitely.
you've got your channels that do clickbait, the red circles, all that.
Oh yeah. It's like, wow, I'm so glad you put that in there. I would not know where that was.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have clicked at it if you
Yeah.
didn't scream at me with the title in all caps. How would I have known?
Yeah, and I don't do it anymore. But like I said, I'm of the belief that if you make good videos and you make something people want to watch, people are gonna come.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I am on it too. Like I do try to make my content like stand out a little bit as far as thumbnails go.
Of course you want it to be marketable.
Yeah, exactly.
That's obviously, you do this for a living, so
Yeah. But like
you kind of have to get your foot in the door.
But like making
it's
people
understandable.
think that there's something in my video that's not there is somewhere where I will never go.
Yeah.
It's like that's just bad.
There's a difference between catchy and misleading.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
What do you think, Johnny?
It's like, well, I actually clickbait quite a bit, but it's
Ironic.
I believe it's in service of the comedy. So.
No, yeah, that's part of the comedy. Like how to lose weight fast. You just cut off your arm. Yeah, you know.
That's it.
I'm not lying.
I stand by that. Yeah, no, it's yeah, I do it like because of how annoying clickbait is to me. That my channel is like an outlet for that.
It's a commentary on clickbait itself, almost.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like think of my channel as a long essay on clickbait. But yeah, I find it really fun to just like mess around with that and like jokingly do that.
Yeah. It works well for your genre.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, I think it fits. But I just like it drives me crazy because and I don't even know like if someone does clickbait, it doesn't affect me. I don't know why this affects me this much, but it makes me so angry. Like, especially, I don't know. It's just like if you have good content,
why do you need it?
Why do you need to do that? I just feel like there has to be, and I don't know if it's a solvable problem or if it's something that can ever really like be fixed on YouTube or whatever. But I just feel like there has to be a way to share your content and get it like the amount of views it deserves without like screaming at you in the title or making the thumbnail like all like clickbaity. I don't know.
Yeah, I do think it would help if YouTube were a little bit more honest and transparent with how they actually promote content, so you don't have to resort to that. Because anyone who's doing that, like, I kind of understand it. Like, you want your video to get out there, but still, like it's
and you got to grow your audience and all that for sure.
Yeah.
It's
not for me. It's not for me, but I get it. I can't fault you for it that much.
Exactly. Like I know the reasoning. I get that. It's just it's an annoyance personally to me. Like when I see it, I'm just like, oh, like yes, I will believe. Like you won't believe what he did. It's like I probably will.
I bet I will. Or if they're like, can we do this? I mean, probably, or like maybe not. Either way, if anything really went wrong, you probably wouldn't have uploaded.
Can
I don't know.
5 magnets stop a bullet? No.
No, I don't think so.
Like probably not, dude. I don't know. I always picture those like huge, crazy like question titles with like a voice like whoa, and it just like makes me not want to.
What happens if I drop an iPhone 10 into a volcano? It'll break.
It'll break. It's not like that big of a mystery.
Yeah. So it's an annoyance. It's a pet peeve, dude. I just
draw a circle around the volcano.
Yeah, it's like, oh wow, there's the volcano.
Yeah, in case you couldn't see, the only thing in this image, I put a red circle around it. Man, it's just, I definitely agree with you, Schlatt, where it's like, I mean, if it's good, people are going to see it. So it definitely, I get a negative preconceived notion when I see a video like that, even if I will click on it.
Exactly. Yeah. Me too.
So, do you think, Schlatt, that without YouTube as a platform, do you think you would still be making videos?
Yeah. Dude, I knew I wanted to just do this just for, like, not even for a living, like I said that before, but just for fun. Like, I just enjoy doing this kind of stuff. My uncle was in the field. He kind of showed me the ropes of Premiere and all that, and ever since then, like, he showed up to the house sometimes with cool cameras, let me try them out. Like, he was great. And he got me into it. And I don't think, if YouTube wasn't a thing, I'd go somewhere else. I go to Twitch. I go to anywhere else that supported it. Like, I was on VidMe for a while, but that kind of crashed and burned back in, I think it's December now.
Like, all of a sudden, there was like, oh, we're going.
Yep.
Like, oh.
Sorry, we ran out of money.
Bye. All right.
Yeah.
Good while it lasted. Yeah, that was a fun website. Yeah. I agree too. Yeah, I would definitely still be doing it. I feel like, because I guess that's not what I really got into YouTube originally for. Was YouTube? It wasn't really YouTube. It was more just having some type of platform to put this on. My content.
YouTube was just the medium.
Yeah, exactly.
And honestly, I don't think it would be that bad if some other service were to take some of YouTube's market share. Because that's just going to help us out. We're going to get more features. The site's going to get better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And
at a faster rate, just to, make sure they keep us.
Yeah.
Right. And MKBHD said that too. Yeah. Like competition makes everyone better.
Yeah. They need that. YouTube needs that, I feel like. And like, have you done anything on Facebook? Or
no, I don't even have a personal Facebook. I haven't touched that site.
Okay. Yeah, because Facebook sometimes. Well, Facebook for me, when I've uploaded to Facebook, it'll get more views. I guess just because the sharing on Facebook is way better than on YouTube.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting thing to kind of go between the two and see like how a video is shared and how many people watch it and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot more recently, people have been telling me to get into Facebook. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess my heart's just not in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that logo and I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's something understandable. But,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I definitely like, I probably would still be making videos or in some capacity without YouTube too, because, yeah, I do it because it's fun, not necessarily because of the platform. Yeah.
If I was being honest, like, I don't know if they would be quite the videos that I make on YouTube now.
Right.
You know, they might not be like, if YouTube wasn't there and I was just like creating stuff to send to people and all that kind of stuff, like the quality might not be as high as I'm doing now. Like if I'm trying to be honest with myself, right? Like if I didn't know that I was gonna, you know, at least get some views out of it and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what they'd be
makes
like.
Sense.
Yeah.
But you know, I love having YouTube and like having that like, oh man, I can't wait for everyone to watch this video. So that kind of puts a drive into me to make it even better than I might have even expected before.
Yeah, for sure.
So they might be different for me, but I'd still be making them.
Yeah, and yeah, at the end of the day, you know, YouTube is a site, not the reason that creators create.
Yeah.
It's just like a spot for it. And I think you definitely have to have, and you know, I'm sure there are creators that are only doing it for YouTube, maybe.
Well, yeah, I assume like say other categories like vlogging and all that kind of stuff, they're probably more dependent on the platform itself.
Right. Yeah. And I think also, I don't know, it just seems like for longevity, you have to have some sort of like sincere desire and like drive to actually be making videos, whether it's YouTube or not. Mm-hmm. Which Schlatt, I really liked your Minecraft video.
Thank you.
Because I came for the memes and I stayed for the sincerity, you know. And yeah, because it was like that actually. I mean, this might be a bit off topic, but that echoed my exact feelings about Minecraft. Is that yeah, it just has this like this aspect of wonder to it, and everyone
doesn't have that
like,
anymore.
Well, not anymore, but you know, like. Yeah, a lot of fond memories there, and I thought that was cool that like this channel that I like heard of and saw because of the meme funny stuff was able to like slide in something sincere that I could really relate to and that like meant something. So that was
whoop-de-wopped you.
Yeah, you got me. You got me. So yeah, I think that sort of clickbait, dude. Come on, what are you doing? Unsubbed. I didn't appreciate it. But yeah, I think that was a bit of a tangent, but you know, so I think that sincerity is important to creating.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Man, I miss Minecraft.
Yeah, me too.
We were actually, we were speaking, you know, before the podcast started about the 500 episode Minecraft Let's Play that we were all going to do. That's happening.
Yeah.
Like it's coming out tomorrow.
I promise you.
Promise.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. Keep a lookout.
It's gonna. Yeah, I don't know if we have a title yet, but it's gonna be the best thing you've ever seen, and it's gonna be 500 episodes minimum. You won't believe.
What we built.
You won't, dude.
You will not.
We built a cobblestone house.
You can't think of that.
Just put a circle over it. That way we know where it is. Yeah, that's it. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is really, again, just an announcement that we're not going to be making videos anymore, just the Minecraft Let's Play. Yep. So hope you guys are down for that. Hope you're ready to take this journey on a minecart with us.
This is the announcement.
Yeah.
There it is. Hope you guys are all right with it.
Yeah, hope you're okay. I don't get why Minecraft stopped being like a cool thing to play. And everyone's like, oh, you play Minecraft? And I was like, come on, it's fun.
I just feel bad for people who like created their YouTube channel with Minecraft in their username. Oh. It's like, uh-oh.
Yeah. No room to grow there.
Diamond Miner 2001.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be playing Fortnite while drawing a diamond.
It's like YouTube doesn't let you change your username in this alternate dimension. Yeah. And so some like 11-year-old starts his channel making videos, and then eventually he becomes like a political commentator. Hey guys, Minecraft forever.
Today I'm going to be talking about gun control.
Yeah.
That's
oh
good.
man, classic. All right, well, I think it's time we take some questions from listeners like you. I have to figure out something else to say, because when I say listeners like you, it sounds like I'm talking to you guys.
Yeah, I was like, me? Well, I'm on the podcast, but it's fine.
Do you guys want the listeners to be like you?
I want them to like me.
Cool.
That's it.
Okay. So our first question is, what is the longest period of time that JSchlatt rented a U-Haul
Oh, no,
truck?
I contractually obligated to not answer that.
Oh.
All right, let's skip that one.
Okay. Sorry, Big Joe Farming.
Just cut that part out of the podcast too, Johnny.
Yep. Can't help you.
Yeah, let's just get that out of there.
Okay. Schlatt, Dark Elf 47 on Twitter wants to know, how did you come up with your character, and what do you plan to do with your channel in the future?
Is that George?
Dark
yes.
Yeah. Oh, he's a good guy. I started this channel making memes, and it was MLG was a common theme, and so I knew that, because I was big into the Xbox 360, that kind of stuff. I knew that there were several MLG gamer picks you can set for your Xbox Live account, and so I went online to a site that had all of them available to download. And I downloaded one of the MLG gamer picks, and I started using that as my channel logo. And then I came back, 'cause it was getting a little stale. I was starting to transition away from that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I went back to the site, and I looked at, just random other games. And then I stumbled upon Castle Crashers, which a game I played a bit back in the day. It's a pretty good game. Yeah. And it was Rami, one of the animals, the goat thing that kind of followed you around in Castle Crashers. And so I set that as my profile picture. And then for a while, I had that as that was the logo for the channel. And then I eventually last year I realized I can't use a copyrighted character as my channel icon anymore. So I commissioned someone else, but to make an actual original icon for me. But I wanted to stick with the goat because
because you're the greatest of all time.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as in terms of what I plan to do in the future, I think I'm on a pretty good track now. A lot of my recent videos have been doing substantially better than the ones that came before it. So I'm gonna keep going with that. See what happens. I'm excited.
Good.
Awesome, dude. Great. Okay, the next question comes from robot_ on Twitter. After successfully running and then closing a Discord server for your channel, what are your overall thoughts on running such servers with or without a content creator page, YouTube, Twitch, etc., supplying a constant flow of new members?
Okay, yeah, that's a good question too. So I did have a Discord server, like a public one that I'd link in all my videos, and I was actually I was one of the early adopters of Discord, so I had mine for like a good 2 years at least.
Okay.
And I decided to shut it down, I think in May of this year. The public one. And I guess I cited a few personal reasons for it. The main one being this is not going to, reflect on my character very well, but I get very paranoid, delegating responsibility to other people. Anything that has my name on it, anything that my name is attached to, it has to be perfect. Anything I put out there, I want it to be good. And I saw as more people were joining the Discord, as my channel grew, I felt like it just wasn't up to par with what I wanted. What I wanted as, having my name on it. I didn't, think it was good enough. And I didn't trust anyone to fix it. And that's pretty selfish, not going to lie.
No,
but I couldn't do it anymore. And that's why I'm probably not cut out for working in groups that much. I tend to be tend to micromanage stuff a lot. And, I'm not saying I'm proud of that, but that's the way it is. And it takes up a lot of time too. Discord servers. I don't think it's really worth it. I think your time is better spent actually making the content that the people on the Discord are there to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I relate to that a lot actually. Because I'm pretty much the same way as far as like things that my name are attached to, my channel, all that kind of stuff. That's one of the reasons why I've had such a hard time, like, you know, getting an editor or finding more VFX artists, all that kind of stuff, is that, like, I don't know, I've gotten so attached to just making my, you know, the VFX myself and doing them exactly how I want, and I'm afraid to let go of that. Like, I'm afraid to let go of that for even just, like, a few shots. It's like, I like doing it myself, and I know that that is, like, I know that that's not such a great thing for me, but... It's just one of those things where it's hard to let go of. It's hard to let go and let someone else take care of something that I don't know, that is attached to you and all that kind of stuff. So I definitely feel you there for sure.
Yeah, especially when you've put so much time into something, like you know, you guys have like it's almost like a stamp of quality. Like, this has my name on it, so I can stand by this.
Yeah.
And yeah, when you start letting that go to other people, that's harder to do for sure. Yeah, and like, I think someone had asked me if I was gonna make a Discord server like for my channel, but I don't know, it just seems I'm kind of with you there. Like, it just seems like that would be too much time and effort, and to
it's
do
more
that.
effort and responsibility that I just don't have in me right now.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, it's nothing against
Sorry.
anyone. Like, it's cool. It's nothing against anyone that watches my stuff. Like, I'll always reply to comments and talk to anyone that wants to get in contact. But like, yeah, I don't know. A Discord server seems like too much to take care of.
At the end of the day, there are also some pretty sketchy people on the internet. So it's not worth the time, man.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. Whoa, Andrew, we just said something at the same time. It's
I
crazy.
know, right? That's pretty
Okay.
You guys owe each other a Diet Coke.
Diet Coke, dude.
I'm
out of soda.
Oh no.
Schlatt, I wanted to ask, how was it? Your Diet Coke?
The diet. Oh, it was all right. I prefer Coke Zero a little better.
Is Coke kind of
tastes
your
less
favorite
synthetic?
soda?
No, I like Diet Dr Pepper the most. I drink a lot of caffeine.
Yeah.
Just my schedule is so screwed
I
up.
like Diet Dr Pepper. My favorite's Diet Root Beer though. I think. Oof.
Wait,
so
really?
Good to me. Diet Root Beer is so good.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I've ever had Diet Root Beer.
Yeah, I don't think I have either. Oh,
What was that?
what was that?
Nothing. All right. Next question.
Hey, Andrew,
Next question.
sounded like you just had a really...
Next question.
Just cut that part out, Johnny.
No, don't cut it out.
Just cut that part
I
out.
was just gonna talk... Okay. All right. Here you have it. Andrew really likes Diet a lot. Okay. So this question is from Jamination. Did I say that right?
Oh, we're doing this.
I don't know. Hey, Andrew. I know you get asked this a lot, but where do you get your ragdolls from?
Mm-hmm.
And do you use endorphin to simulate your ragdoll physics?
Oh,
Please respond.
Please respond. Yeah. Actually, yes, I do use endorphin. It's one of those programs that like they pretty much just got rid of. Like they don't like support it anymore. So I just have it since they had it, and like it's one of those that's like it's kind of hard to find. So that's probably why a lot of people are confused by my ragdolls, because they can't find endorphin anymore. But that is the program that I use. You can still get it if you know what I mean. But that is the program that I use to simulate basically the ragdoll physics. And what endorphin does is it basically gives you a skeleton with all of those keyframes, and then I take that directly into Cinema 4D, where I will take a model of a person and then like basically bind that to the skeleton. And that's basically how I do those ragdoll effects. It's what I like to say is like it's kind of cheating a little bit. Like I don't make the ragdoll do what they do. They do it by themselves with physics. Right. It's like you just simulate it, and then you take it over to Cinema 4D, and then you wrap a person around the skeleton, and that's how. Yeah, so that's how I do it. It's endorphin in Cinema 4D. Easy stuff, really.
Is that like? What's like is that like the class, like the standard for ragdoll physics?
I don't think so. No, I people do them different ways. Like I think Corridor does them a different way than I do it. I think they simulate it, and some other program. I do it with Endorphin just because I've been using Endorphin for a very, very long time. So like I have no reason to change. So like, it's one of those things, and I've found the simulations to be, I guess, cooler. I don't know. Like they just, the bodies flop more floppily, so like that's what I found. So it's the easiest effect that I do, I think.
Yeah.
And it looks cool. So like, yeah.
This next question comes from Feet Good on Twitter. Any memorable experiences / memories you would like to share?
When I got invited onto the Please Subscribe podcast.
Oh.
With my two best buds, JonyBoz and Andrew M. Films.
Oh, dude.
Wow.
I was just going to say, one of my memorable experiences was inviting JSchlatt to the Please Subscribe podcast.
Wow.
Andrew, what about you?
Andrew, what about you, dude?
About me?
Yeah.
I mean, I had a really good apple last night. It was like really sweet. And usually, like, I hate apples that are like, sort of sour. Like I like more of a sweetness than a sourness. And it was really crispy too.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the last episode of Please Subscribe. Thanks everyone for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. I guess I had a fine time. But I guess, Andrew just isn't in it as much as I am. So.
Next question.
I'm really glad you had a good apple. Apples are great.
Thank you. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. This question comes from Astrophile23 on Twitter. Funny question that will make everyone laugh in the podcast? Whoa, dude.
Oh.
Wow. Oh man, shout out to that guy. That's how you do comedy.
Oh man, dude, that was hilarious.
The Please Subscribe podcast has just gotten renewed. 10 more episodes.
Yeah, no, I'll keep doing it. Oh man.
Wow.
Okay.
Can we get that guy on the podcast next? Just get him
Yeah,
on.
Astrophile
Just get him on.
Dude.
He says we have to laugh at.
Yeah, you're next. You're next, man. That's it. Well, that sounds like a threat.
You're next.
You're next. Get ready. So, all right. This is not a question, but it's from Vortex with a 1. Schlatt, you have a melodious voice.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
His mic?
It's my
Maybe.
Heil
Could be.
PR40
Yeah, man. That's what.
with a Steinberg UR12 audio interface.
Ooh.
Yeah, I only paid for one XLR port because I'm a cheap bastard.
Come on, dude. Get another XLR.
Yeah, I mean, can you guys can we start a Kickstarter?
Yeah. This is also.
Johnny, you make a lot of ad revenue, don't you?
Oh, so
Send
much,
some my way,
dude.
bro.
Yeah, dude. I actually can't even monetize anymore.
Oh,
Don't have enough watch time. I mean, yeah, dude. So much. I'm actually, honestly, can I be honest with you guys? I'm pissed off. Yeah. I have too much money. It's driving me crazy. Sorry.
Honestly, Johnny sends me $10,000 a day, and I'm like, dude, stop.
It's still too much.
I was like, I don't need this anymore. Please stop paying me.
I've got enough.
Yeah, please.
So, Schlatt, if you want to get into my, I can start sending you money.
Yeah, no, Johnny, don't worry about it. I bought 50 million Bitcoin last year.
Oh.
So
you're
I'm good.
You're right.
I'm chilling.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude.
What is that worth? Like $50?
Today, yeah. I don't want to talk about it today, but
Okay. All right. Wow.
All right.
I haven't even ever seen a Bitcoins. Okay. Well, I think that about wraps it up for today, guys. Schlatt, thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Thank you guys.
This was a blast.
It was. I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys for having me.
Absolutely.
It was great to have you on. We'll have to have you on again sometime.
Ooh.
We have to.
Have to. Legally.
Legally.
I know we're not supposed to
You
talk about
signed
the contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So, not that I want to, but
Sorry, that's the price you pay for getting old Schlatty boy on the podcast.
True. All right.
I guess it was worth it. All right.
It was worth it.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Absolutely. Yeah.
a lot of fun.
Thank you for being on here, man.
Yeah,
No
thanks, man.
problem.
Nice to talk to you in person like this.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, for sure. So that was our conversation with JSchlatt. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you liked it, go ahead and let us know. Leave us a review on iTunes. We'd really appreciate it.
Speaking of which, we got to give a quick shout out to Lil Jeb. He left us a review on iTunes. He said, "Great podcast. I love this podcast. Great energy, great topics, and even better guests. I just can't get enough of these guys." Thank you so much for the review, Lil Jeb. We really appreciate the kind words, and we're glad you're enjoying the podcast.
Also, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at John E. Bosworth. That's JOHNEBOSWORTH.
Yeah, and you can find me, the Andrew guy, the Nukazuka man. You can find me on pretty much all of the socials: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Just search up Nukazuka, NUKAZOOKA.
You'll find him.
You'll find me.
You will.
My address, my social, everything is on there. Go
All
find
that
me.
info. Oh, yeah. I'm going to plug my Facebook page, too. I got facebook.com/johnyboz. Like it.
Like and wait, you can't. Yeah, like it.
Please like.
Please subscribe on Facebook.
Subscribe on Facebook. And one more thing. Please
subscribe.
Please.
It's right there.
It's in the title.
Look.
We say it.
Can you not see it?
We say it every single episode. Every episode.
Please.
Please.
Oh, thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Why do I keep saying thanks for watching?
I don't know, but you have to say it every episode now. It's now tradition.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for watching the audio.
Thanks for watching the audio and listening.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I don't know why I said bye-bye.